All right, we in here. Look at that. Uh, we gonna give it a couple minutes. Let folks start filing in little by little. You know how it is, because black folks be late, starting with me.
Eh,
Everybody get there a little late, a little bit sometimes. I mean, it's cool, bro. It's cool. Hold on, give it a couple minutes. Let folks start. All right, that's cool, cool, cool. GW, listen, we don't give about 5 minutes. Let people start filing in here.
yes, sir.
You got good. You good. You got levels. I look at
Yeah, yeah.
GW. Then came on the show, man. What is going on with the world, bro?
Man.
I'm
Thank you,
like,
brother. I'm glad to
listen,
be here.
I, I appreciate it, dog. This is a surprise, a blessing. When you said something about coming on, I was so confused. Like, he can't be
I was just,
serious.
I promise you, it was all jokes. It was all.
Hey, I'm glad you're on here, bro. Because
Yeah,
as you see, man, I talk about a lot of stuff.
right.
I get some people's blood going. Listen, welcome back. Thank you, everybody. I know I've been MIA for a while. I know people gonna ask questions. It's cool. Before y'all start closing the video, go ahead and share it first. That way you don't get these views up. We gonna get started in a minute. Make sure everybody have a chance because I don't want nobody to miss nothing and then try to come back in later with a comment in the section. Because
Right.
today I'm choosing. Matter of fact, I'm choosing violence. All 2021, I'm choosing violence. I just want y'all to understand that.
Yeah, that's how you feeling.
That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm
All
choosing
right.
violence, especially with this subject. So, matter of fact, let's go ahead and start off like this. Yes, I'm back. I've been MIA. Yes, I'm engaged. I know a lot of y'all probably like, what the hell? T's engaged. I can't believe it.
Uh,
Some of y'all happy. I appreciate all the
Heartbreaking.
congratulations. It's definitely been, yeah, it's been a long road. I was on my boy's man. We've came to the end, and then all of a sudden this happened. So it's a good thing. So what's going on, G? How you feeling today? We gonna talk about going Dutch because as somebody who comes from money, I know you've been on the dating scene a few times, and don't shake your head, man. Listen,
Uh-huh.
we all know what it is. We all know who you are, man. You come from money, bro. It is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like you, but I mean, for now, I'm gonna
Trying to
just
catch
be
up.
me.
Right.
Hey, so real quick, because I want to know, like I said, I'm choosing violence. Why is it so hard for people to go Dutch? Why is it so hard for women to be like, you know what, I'm gonna pay for my own stuff when we go out today? Like, why? What's up? Like, I'm confused.
Well, basically, I feel like most women feel like when you date, it's the man's responsibility to like if you it depends who asks who out first though. Like I feel like if she asks me out, then this is on you. But nah, but for real though, but yeah, I feel like it's been portrayed as the man is to take care of the bill, especially if he's courting a female or whatever.
But as far as like right now, because right now we're in a heavy women empowerment time, and it's
Hmm.
not even women empowerment. Let's just talk. We got a lot of independent women out here. So my thing is, if you're so independent, if you're so empowered, why is it that when we go out, even I don't care if we go into a restaurant, we go to the movies, the bowling alley, why can't we split it? Why is it not half? Especially, let's just be honest. Sometimes we go to these restaurants and women throw back more food than us.
Right, right.
We can at least split. I ain't finna tell you got to take the whole portion of what you ate, but can you put half on it? Like, I mean, I don't see it. Even like you said, because I know it's portrayed that as men,
Yeah.
we're supposed to pick up the bill, but bag that, bruh. You ate more than me. Like,
Like what I'm saying, like it's not even so much as going half. Like for me, it's like if you want to catch the tip, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like this to show, like this to show, like all right, yo, like we're both here together, and we both ate, so like that's at least a little small contribution ain't gonna hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel you on that.
I mean, so hold on real quick, because Matt says, Matt. Matt says, not this generation. They ain't hearing that. So Matt, I just need you to elaborate in the comments for me. Like when you say they're not hearing that, are you saying that like they not hearing splitting, they not hearing helping out with with the tip? Because I mean, even like if we go somewhere, we sit down, it's $150 bill, and I pay the whole bill. You can't leave a tip. Like you can't say, "Oh, don't worry about this. Look, I'm gonna take care of the server."
So
Show
like we are talking about like the first date, right?
We
Or
talking about okay. So and before you ask that, Sable asked that question, like what stage of dating we're talking about. So to answer both y'all question, yeah, we're talking like the beginning stages of the dating, not like not like your partner you've been with for and y'all know what it is. We're talking about the beginning stages. That's what we on right now.
Okay.
So go ahead. You're gonna answer your question, like for you example. Wait, hold on. What is your relationship status before we hit this question? Because I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
Me in trouble. Yeah.
That's that. I got money, so I can say what I want. All right, cool. Anyway, fine then. You know what? Answer. Riddle me this. Riddle me that. Listen. So, have you ever went out on a date? Like real talk. Have you ever went out on a date and like a girl was like, "Oh, G-Dub, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna take care of the tip. Then you know what? You just pay for this whole. You pay for this whole meal. I got the tip. Has that ever happened?
Actually, I've been out plenty of times and like they took care of the whole thing and the tip. I just had to do my part. So
what was your part? You can't get in trouble.
It's been there, like what I'm saying. So it's been there plenty of times. So it's just like I see both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? I see both sides of like if you really if you really make first like trying to make a first impression, I can see the guy taking care of the bill, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just like, hey, you cool, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? We both cool together, and we both want to go out to eat, and we want to put a title on it. Like I feel like it can be split. You know what I'm saying? Especially that first date, it's like, all right, we here to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like if a woman, because I'm gonna be honest, me, I think I probably we're talking about my past life, not right now, but in my past life, I feel like I probably only went Dutch maybe once or twice. Like, but it's crazy because I always went out with the whole expectation, like, oh, as a man, I'm supposed to pay until like I went out one time and this girl was like, you ain't paying for me. Like, we finna go half, like, cause that's not, that's not, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I ain't never had this happen before. This is an amazing feeling. And I mean, it's so like, for me, I feel like it's rare. And honestly, it's becoming a lost art as far as like going Dutch, because when you got these social media clowns and you got these famous mainstream people putting out there like all things are on him, make him buy this, make him do that. And it's like women come into that first date, that beginning stage of a relationship with that expectation, like everything, he's doing this, he's supplying that. And I'm gonna tell y'all women a secret. And I'm gonna be real. I'm not a Steve Harvey, I'm not a Derek Jackson, I'm not the woman guru, because I'm choosing violence on y'all all year. You want to take away a man's power. Stop letting him buy you stuff. Stop letting him pay for your meals. I'm gonna tell you right now, you will see just how much power you have, women. And man, I'm gonna help you out. You will see just how much money you can keep in your pocket if you stop buying everything. It ain't that. Listen, women, you want to see a man tremble before you? Don't let him buy you the meals. Don't let him buy you that stuff. Yeah. you're gonna be okay, because somebody said in the comments earlier, if you can't afford it, if you can't afford to, take somebody, don't ask them out. But in reverse, also women, if a guy asks you out, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can't afford to pay for it, don't order it, because you never know what kind of vibe he on. He could have left his wallet, he could have walked in. He could have walked in with the expectation of, at the end of the day, I ain't finna pay for this. Like, so women, if you can't afford it, don't order it. Stop ordering crab and lobster, if you only walking in there with $10, $15 in your pocket.
You don't even order that when you there by yourself. So why don't you order with me? Like,
exactly. It's like, stop coming with me with an expectation like you finna get this glamorous. It's like,
right.
You know, next thing you know, you posting it, and it's like, oh, we eating good today. Meanwhile, I got a side salad.
Man, talking about we eating good. You ain't even in the picture. It's just the food and your plate.
Hey, if you're dating a girl, like I'm gonna ask you this personally, like if you were dating a girl and y'all went out and she posted her meal or like whatever y'all was doing, and you had no recognition in the post whatsoever, would you feel some type of way?
Oh yeah, I'm getting fully reimbursed. Don't let me pick you up. You driving? You heard? You driving? Nah, nah, nope.
Uber.
You heard me? Nah, bro.
Ah, all right, hold on. Sable says, "Don't take a chick to a restaurant you can't afford items." See, and that's the thing. I can afford it. I can afford it. It's in my wallet. Like it's and then hold on because even compounding on this, Shayani says sounds like we living outside our price range. Listen, hey, I can afford it. So I mean, I don't mind taking you there. Like, but at the end of the day, it's like never know how I'm feeling at the end of it. You might say something that's all the way out, and it's like I might sit there and be like, you know, I ain't paying for your stuff. Like things might change. So it's like, boo boo, if you ordered it, just know you better have it in your pocketbook the same. Just because it's like if I walk in there, I got it. It's cool. But you know, hey, don't piss me off. Especially if you can't afford your own meal. Like that's just how I'm living. That's, and you know, I blame a lot of these celebrities because women now don't understand. It's like y'all expecting this glamour lifestyle supported and financed by us. And I hate when women be like, "Oh, we got our own money." True, some of y'all do, but when it comes to spending y'all money, oh, where your wallet? I left it in the car.
I'm gonna do it too. Be like, you know what? You got that ain't right. You know, get the pad in them pockets.
Yeah. So my boy Miguel says it's a back and forth or it's a split. There's nothing wrong with that. If I got this one, you get the next one. Like that. But again, I feel like that comes with stages. As far as like the beginning stages, there's a big miscommunication and there's a very high expectation where it's like people are not really thinking about this in terms of like what if,
right?
All right, I'm gonna let you answer this question. So Shiani says if a man asks a woman out, that man is a gentleman should pay. If you don't like her enough to pay, then why ask?
Well, that's like I said earlier. It's like if I initiate it, then for sure, like it's definitely not an issue. Like I'm prepared to do all of it. But if it's like a mutual thing, like we just like, hey, all right, cool. Like I seen you, you seen me. Like you want to go eat, bet. Like you get what you want. I'm gonna get what I want, and we good. And then we decide after that we want to do something else. Then bet, let's do it.
And okay, so and here's my question for the women in the comments because, like he said, if you decide to do something after that, so let's say that a man initiates the first date as far as like, hey, look, I like you, blah blah blah. This, let's go out and get something to eat. And it's like his whole intention was let's just go get something to eat. After dinner, he's like, all right, I got some things going. And she's like, wait, the night is too early. I got a babysitter. I ain't had a babysitter in a minute. Whatever the case may be, let's go do something else. Women, at that point, do you feel that she should take that financial responsibility for the next event, or is it still on him? Women, I want to know what you think about that, women, because that happens sometimes as well. And it's like, now what? I could afford the meal. I paid the meal. I ain't really want to do this next thing, but is it coming out of my pocket? Yes, that's the $1 million question. And on top of that, I feel. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. So Sable says it's on her, and I agree. It should be if we're gonna go off the whoever initiates the invitation should pay the wages. Then yeah, it definitely should be on her. Miguel, if it's the beginning stage, then you should pay yourself and she should pay herself. The expectation lows then are low. Eight. Boom. I agree with that 110%. Shayani, I've never dated a man that wouldn't, so I don't know. I would have intentions to pay, and he would still pick. See, that's a whole different subject.
Yeah, that's something else. That's all the way
Yeah,
different. Yeah,
that's
something all the way
because and that's what I was going off of as far as like always have it. I mean, if you can't afford it, don't worry, because that could be the situation, like you saying, where it could, it could not be his intention to pay, and as a woman, ain't nothing wrong if you come in there with the, oh, I got it, I can afford myself attitude. And if he says, oh, you know what, don't worry about it, I got it, as a gentleman, cool. But it's like at the end of the day, if he doesn't have that gentleman mentality and you ordering food thinking like it's good, and next thing you know, like you hitting up your girls like, hey, cash at me 15, then then what? And then all of a sudden he's a dog, he's broke, he's all these things. And I feel like right now, men, we just getting the short end of the stick. And we ain't got nobody really speaking up helping us. Because damn it, I'm tired of seeing brothers. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. She said she's referring to the after party. Excuse me. Anyway, so we're on the topic of this is basically a financial conversation tonight. And like I said, with you coming for money, I know you would be a perfect candidate. And we talked about something. And I'm gonna read you word for word what was said. That way you can say how you feel about it. So some of you guys might be familiar with the situation where a woman said, we went to a basic ass restaurant yesterday and the girlfriend invited her dusty man to join us. I had two $5 Moscow mules, crab, and artichoke dip. My total was $24.58. He then told the waitress to bring 2 checks. Do you feel he was in the wrong?
Okay, so she said her friend invited him.
Her friend invited the boyfriend.
And he asked for 2 checks.
He asked for 2 checks.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually right. That's that's really right. 2 checks, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, she invited me. Y'all got y'all, and I got me. Yeah.
It's weird because you have some women who were like really upset with this. They were like, "Oh, why didn't he pay? It was only $25. If it's only $25, why am I dusty? Why is it a problem?"
Yeah, like the friend, like, but.
I mean, it's different. Like if I tell my girl, hey, tell your girls we can all go out, and then I would expect some type of like financial responsibility to fall on me, right? Because I sent out the invitation. Yeah, but it's like even if I didn't want to come in the first place, I had no intent on coming, and then it's like all of a sudden I'm dusty because I don't want to pay for your food. Like that's weird. But that goes again with this label as a man should take financial responsibility, and this one is just weird because it's not even his girl.
Right. Like, is this like the first initial meet to the friend, or like?
I don't know, but my thing is, if she called him, but then the question even comes like, do she even like him? Because she calling him Dusty, so it could be one of them friends that he don't even like necessarily.
Yeah, nah, that's a no for me.
How would you feel if your girl told you to pay for her friends?
Nah, I mean, my thing is, if she came to me before we got there and was like, hey, like so-and-so coming and I need, can you take care of it? Then for sure, I'd be like, I bet. Because she, that's private. But like that initial, like, hey, you got this? Who? What? Nah. See, then, that's when you get into the embarrassing part. It's like, what? Like, nah.
I'm glad you said embarrassing because, all right, so Shannon was like, I wouldn't be upset, but it's a turn off for sure, and it's embarrassing. Santana says it's up to home to do it. If he doesn't pay your ticket, grab your little to-go box and dip. And that's exactly what I feel like that should happen. I don't understand why the friend would even be upset. It's like, number one, he has no obligation to you. That's That's his girl. You're not. So it should be no expectation for him to even pay, regardless of who extended the invitation. Matter of fact, let's address that. It don't matter who extends the invitation, women and men for this, because also some men do this too. It doesn't matter who extends the invitation. At the end of the day, when you go out to eat somewhere, always go with the expectation of you might have to pay for yourself. Just that should be your mind frame going into a place, because that way it alleviates all the miscommunication, it alleviates the embarrassment, it alleviates, because one thing I hate is when a check come and people sit there looking around. Everybody at this table ate something. So I don't care if you ain't got to be the first one to grab the check, but just be prepared. Don't just sit there and look at everybody else like that. That's annoying. And here's a question for you: as a man, back in your heathen days, when you were dating, when you paid for everything, was there an expectation in return?
Yes. I had to think about it. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. If it's coming out of my pocket, some got shake.
What was the expectation, Jed? Come on, G.
I'm just saying, bro. It's just then for sure. Then yeah, because I didn't have a mindset to like. I have a mindset to be trying to date. No, like, no, we finna go eat. I'm gonna pay for your food. We finna go back to the crib, and that's it. Like,
so, but do you feel like? Oh God, I'm trying to tread carefully with this question. Do you feel like nowadays that there should be, or like there should be an expectation in return? Do you feel like women should not feel some type of way when a man look at them like, listen, we ain't at Chick-fil-A, we up here at the steakhouse. Like, so do you feel like that's wrong?
First off, why we at the steakhouse? Like, that's the question. Why we at the steakhouse? Like,
I've been on the first day at the steakhouse before. It's common. It happens.
It's common. Not here. You finna go to Chili's and meet me at Cracker Barrel. You know, y'all got Cracker Barrel? Nah.
We got a couple out inside, but I mean, for the most part, I mean, I know y'all be at Waffle House getting them $5 All Stars. That's all y'all give her.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, like, that's pretty much how I feel.
So you think it's okay for men to have expectations when taking a woman out, especially in the early stages? Like, even
in the early stages, I feel like, in the early stage, I feel like you should really be trying to give it a shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like honestly, you're gonna feel the vibe from each other. Like, so you gonna know if, you know what I'm saying, like, if she feel like this, like, like if she feel like going back to the crib, you gonna know that. If she feel, she a little standoffish, you gonna know, all right, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and majority of the time, you gonna know. Like, you gonna know. Like, after once y'all sit down, you know whether you going like, all right, I can see me doing this again, or like this is it. Like, I'm not even finna try it again. So,
yeah, like I said, I feel like there's just a lot of miscommunication just because no one really comes out in the beginning of the dating phase and like just says like, hey, this is what we are. So when you have men who are doing all these things out the kindness of their heart and they're expecting things in return, even though they don't say it out loud, like, let's just be honest, ain't no man really out here dropping bread without some type of expectation.
Right.
It's
something.
And I'm
looking for a happy ever alpha, or are you looking for a happy ending? What they say?
Happy ending. Shayani says we just got to make sure we don't go after steakhouse women because they not gonna go for chili. They don't want that 2 for $20.
That's that 2 for $25. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they don't like baby back ribs.
Man, gotta have that baby back.
I don't understand it. They don't want the spinach artichoke dip. Like, what's wrong with the spinach artichoke dip, man? Like the spinach artichoke dip is cool. Like I don't see the problem. It's just crazy to me. Like the I want to say the audacity of people
Mm.
nowadays, as far as like when it comes to dating and the understanding of it's like I'm not gonna say quid pro quo as far as like I'm paying for this dinner so you finna give me something tonight. I'm just saying it's like if I'm doing all this stuff, I'm trying to be this gentleman. At some point, don't be surprised when I turn and look at you like, all right, where we going from here? Like I feel like there's no more understanding of that. So and my thing is, even as a woman, let's say you don't want that, you don't want those on things, pay for your own stuff. Pay for your own crab, pay for your own lobster, regardless of gentlemen or not. As women, if y'all don't want no miscommunication, stop letting him buy your meals.
Mm.
The moment he stopped becoming your food bay in your phone, trust me, everything will change. Because one thing they forget is if he food bay, sometimes he got to bring you the food, which means he gonna know where you live, which means sometimes he gonna turn and be like, "So can I come in?" And now you sitting there with this dude on the couch. You mad because he in your house. You don't want him in your house because your real man is at work. He get off in an hour, but he's still sitting on the couch looking at you. I don't, and maybe it's different for y'all out there in Alabama, but as far as like out here in this Cali life, I feel like it happens a lot more. And it's like it's just that I don't understand where the miscommunication comes in. It's like sometimes if you just say put your intentions out there up front.
Yeah, that's the communication that barrier is like you never like when I from my experiences like I know the most I communicate like the more I communicate like it's always that pull and tug. It's like you getting so much but you holding back so much. You know what I'm saying? It's like communication is like it's key though. Like you gotta. Mm-mm.
How would you feel if a woman paid for everything you did? Like if you had a cougar, hypothetically speaking, not talking about your past, if you had a cougar in your life, like she was financing all your stuff, how would you feel?
I feel special. Uh, well, I feel special. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I wouldn't mind. Listen, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? How you want it? I go kill the cow, bring you back a steak, something. Well,
he out back. We going up on the hill.
you know,
don't worry about it, baby. I got one for you.
spend that money for what?
Oh Lord. Hey, there's no. Hey, listen. I'm gonna be real. There's nothing wrong with a cougar. Men, just like these women out here getting their sugar daddies. Go ahead, get you a cougar, or as Santana likes to call them, an auntie. Go get you an auntie. Listen, they're. Hey, this. Oh God, y'all stupid. Oh God, I hope you don't get in trouble. Um, Nah, seriously, like I mean, it's weird. I just wonder if the roles were reversed and
Mm.
women were footing the bill and they looked at us with expectations. Would they understand where we coming from as far as like it's like, hey, you doing all this, eventually you gonna want something in return because nobody really just wants arm candy. No one really wants to just go spend their hard earned money for nothing. Like it's at some point something's got to give. So it's like, where are we going with this? I'm not finna keep feeding you for no reason.
Okay, so I
So
guess the question is, how long do you feed them before you be like, nah, this ain't it?
you
I
know,
want to.
let's ask people in the comments, and then I'll let you finish. Women, how long is it okay for you to take free meals before he can turn and look at you like, so what's up? Where we going with this? Is that what you getting at, G?
Yeah, yep, that's the
I'm
question right
curious.
there.
I want to know, women, how long are you gonna sit there and take them free meals until you be like, yeah, we can't do this no more. Matt says it's all about communication or stuff. And I mean, Matt, let's talk about even after the communication. Let's communicate that I tell you this is where I'm trying to go, and you steady taking these meals from me. At what point, are you gonna stop? Because the more you eat, the more I'm gonna keep looking at you like, so what's up? Where we going? All right. Can't be food. Just got to be good conversations and genuine connection. So she must be speaking for herself. Are you speaking just in terms of for yourself, Shay, or are you talking about like, because every woman is different. We ain't got to keep eating. I'm plenty of fish. I'm in the sea. This nigga. Sable says men got to start knowing their worth. Y'all get so excited to go out with these pretty chicks, you completely overlook she using you and the real bum. Whoo! Listen, gosh, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Men out here getting treated like this. He's telling you these light skinned Sagittarius. That's all it is. Mistreating these men. Do you agree that nowadays men don't know their worth and they just let anything go?
Wholeheartedly.
So for the man that's watching this and he's in the comments listening, what would you tell him as far as like getting his confidence back without necessarily being treated like trash?
You gotta know who you are first. Like you gotta know what you want, what you're looking for. Cause like the thing is, like the more you throw yourself out there, like you ain't doing nothing but putting like giving candy to a baby. That's all you doing. Like you know what you looking for. You know who you are. It start with you. It's gonna always start with you.
Are you out here financing any trips?
All right, we ain't gonna talk about that. I mean, nah, but the thing is, it's not an issue for me. It's not an issue for me. It's like especially if I'm financing the trip, like that's dating my wife. Like you know what I'm saying. So nah,
Hey, so,
I can't.
oh yeah, you're not going half. Like she can't go. She can't at least get her plane ticket. You financing all of it.
Cause the thing is, like, if we talking about going somewhere, it's mainly because I'm ready to get out the state.
So
So
so even as far as like in a dating stage, because you ain't married yet, so you can still talk about it.
right,
Even in dating stage, have you ever like took a trip with a girl?
yeah,
Did she pay her portion, or was it like all on G?
it was like food, like she would take care of the food. I bought the room, so it was like give and take. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like all me. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like it's a problem? Do you feel like when women go out of town, and I'm only picking on y'all women because I'm choosing violence today, but do you feel like when women go out of town with men that they should at least pay some portion, or do you feel like they should be on spirit, you know,
Like we look, this
taking
where
the
we
trip?
going. I got the room. You just gotta find a way there. You know what I'm saying? Like you find your way. I'm gonna be there because I it's the room already paid for. I'm gonna be there.
So realistically, you don't feel like it's an issue for women to take free trips. Like it's cool.
I feel like if you willing, if you already asking about trips, like if y'all got to the point where y'all talking about trips, then I feel like you already know who you got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying take the first thing you see and be like, hey, let's go to Vegas. Like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you talking trips, I would hope that y'all got some time built up to where, you know, taking the trip is gonna be fun and not a headache.
Yeah, I feel like as far as when it comes to trips, like it's cool. Go ahead, take your trip. But I hate the fact that like real quick, Santana said you different. Like you out here saying, yeah, that's Big Bucks GW right here, man. That's who he is. He financed trips. They wherever they want to go, Vegas. It is what it is. It's all good. But I feel like it's like I said, it's starting to be a problem because you got a lot of folks or a lot of women. You got a lot of women who keep going on these trips and they taking them, and they taking these pics, but they ain't got the person in the back who really, they out here on the balcony, but in the room, and then next thing you know, you got to fly Spirit home because you ain't in first class no more. And it's like folks getting mad, and it's like, listen, women, all we got to do, women, all you got to do is, oh, he was replying to segment, my bad. Women, all you got to do is stop letting the man pay for your stuff. If you want to go out of town, at least have money in your bag just in case something goes sideways and you got to fly yourself back. But stop letting men pay for every single thing, and then like next thing you know, you sitting there looking stupid at the airport because you got mad at him and he wouldn't pay for that trip back. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, it's women. You guys are the problem here. I blame you guys. You guys allowed this to go on for way too long, and now y'all find yourself in these situations where you blocking these dudes after you didn't took all his hard-earned money at the steakhouse. That's just all I see. Stop going to Root Chris. Stop going to Benihana's. Stop going to Morton's. Start cooking something. Get on some keto. Yo, cuz Jay says they on trips with old men.
I ain't going nowhere, bro.
Exactly. Thank you, Shayani. Exactly. Don't go nowhere broke women, because last thing we need to see is y'all hopping out of the back of a U-Haul van in Atlanta because yeah.
I had with them GoFundMe accounts.
Yeah, I heard she scammed though, bro. I heard she really scammed. I heard it was a real scam. Like, I feel like
I still don't doubt it.
I heard that GoFundMe paid her rent for the next couple months. She good right now. She's cool.
Yeah, I like what she just said.
All right, so we got a couple people. I want to break down a couple of these comments. So first off, Shay, she says, I think y'all should be able to look at a woman and listen to how she move and tell if she can buy her own steakhouse. It's deception. It's easier said than done, Shay, because some of y'all women, y'all be some deceptive creatures. Like, it just is what it is. And before y'all say something, no, man, we ain't just gullible or slow. It is like y'all play y'all cards right. You know, y'all can hide it well. Jordan says, I ain't blowing no bag on no female who got eyes for other men. The reciprocation got to be there. That's a big deal because that happens a lot too. It's like she don't really want to put a label or a title. She don't want to like move a certain way, but next thing you know, she over here with this guy. He's the one getting posted. He's the one getting the recognition. You send flowers. What was that movie? Coming to America. You know, Eddie Murphy. He put all the money in the basket. Next thing you know, you got Daryl taking credit for it. Well, you know, I love the kids.
Yeah.
And these dirtbag dudes ain't nothing. Shayani says, the booty be the deception. You wanna comment on that, G? Do you get blinded by the booty? Is that where we are?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Please don't.
Sometimes you look twice. And be out here like a pillar of salt. Like,
not a pillar of salt. You got to be stronger than that, G. You got to be stronger, man.
No, real talk though. Nah, man. Like, I'm more into like getting to know a person like on the first time for real. Like, cause it's like for men for sure. Like for men for sure, it's like it's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying, finding somebody who ain't trying to scam you for real. You know what I'm saying. So somebody who I can find a connection with for sure. Like, like I don't mind doing nothing.
You don't mind paying for dinner. You don't mind paying, putting your name as a co-signer on the car. You don't mind.
Hey. We ain't doing all that.
Too far.
We ain't doing that.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Too far.
All right, my
bad. I like my credit.
You ain't never co-signed the car, Jay? Yeah, you ain't never co-signed the car, Jay.
I ain't doing it. I ain't finna start the day either. No
Hey,
sir.
listen. Hey, you could build your credit at the same time. I know some dudes who co-signed the car, you know, and they doing great right now.
Congratulations to them.
So hold on, wait. Let me get this. You will blow money on the trip. You'll
Yeah.
blow money on the trip, but you won't co-sign on a car that could help build your credit.
Not the thing with co-signing is that's only if the other person is doing what they're supposed to do. Like, I'll co-sign as only if they're doing what they're supposed to do. Like, no sir.
You ever pay her bills?
Huh?
I'm only asking because Shani said you for sure down south, brother. You know, you pay bills and you buy furniture. I just want to know, have you ever done that?
Oh yeah, I called a bill before. Yeah, I called a bill.
Okay. Listen, I love your honesty, man. This is why I'm glad you're
You know
here.
what I'm saying? I called a bill before.
A bill or like a couple bills, like a couple of months. You know, you ain't have to worry.
You know, you know.
Did you furnish? Did you furnish the apartment?
Nah, listen, no. I help unload it. I help unload it. I ain't finna furnish nothing.
All right. So here's a question. Let's say hypothetically you furnished. You know, you furnished and you helped out just a little bit and you helped unload it. If it goes south, are you taking it back like Quavo? Are you repoing it?
With the quickness, you heard?
Women, buy your own stuff. Buy your own stuff, women, because when he come with the truck to take back the couch, the TV, the LED lights, what can you say? I'm pretty sure he got receipts to show that he paid for it. Like, see this man. Do you feel like it's wrong? Do you feel like it's wrong for men to repo gifts?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, it's
Really? Really?
you know what I'm saying, like, cause I don't know, like that's just how I look at it though. Like if you already call it yours, it's yours. You know what I'm saying, like first, me personally, no, you keep it. You know what I'm saying, it's you. Do what you do. Like, I'm. If we done, we done. Like you keep all of it. I don't want nothing.
You don't want nothing back. You don't want to look at it in the corner and remind you of her every time you see it.
Yeah. Nah, keep it. Do what you do
You
with
gotta
it.
be petty. What you do is you take it back and then you like donate it. You gotta post when you donate it, so it's on there forever. So she gotta see it all the time. Every time she look at your story for that 24 hours, she gonna see it. And make sure you tag her. You gotta tag her. That way she get a yearly reminder every year. You got yeah, this is crazy. Damn, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever repoed a gift. Like I just talking about it, I feel like, hey, might be a good idea, but I mean, I've never done it. I just didn't have it in me. I don't know. I don't know what I do. Like as far as because I'm gonna be real, I've been fucked over a couple times in life, but man, I didn't take the gift back. I'm starting to reconsider. We can go back to U-Haul truck up on Saturday. A couple things we gonna do. Matter of fact, I'm sending the tow truck too. Like it's cool. I'm taking everything.
Right.
I want all of it back. It's my hard-earned money. You feel me? This is weird. Do you agree? All right, so I know you saw it, but do you agree with Quavo taking the Bentley back? We talk first off before you saying we talking about a truck. We talking about a Bentley truck. Do you agree with him taking it back?
If it's in his name, it's his.
Ladies, buy your own stuff and get everything in your name.
Right.
Put it in your name. I'm telling you, because men, right now, y'all giving men too much power when they buying all this stuff for y'all. They got too much ammo. Yeah, hold on. Excuse that thought. She says he trifling. How is he trifling for taking the truck back that he paid for? And I'm pretty sure the stipulation of him getting that truck, or not even stipulation, the expectation was we gonna be together. And it's like we not together, so why? it's a gift. Man, ain't no such thing. Ain't no. I'm pretty. When it comes to monetary value of certain things, that whole gift thing go out the window. Okay, here's a question for you too. I'm thinking about it. So women in the comments, y'all can answer this too. Let's talk about engagement rings in marriage. Say somebody's engaged.
Mm-hmm.
If the engagement is off, do he get that ring back?
Yeah, that's a
Let's,
good one.
let's It's like because like let's just be real. It's very rare. Not many men are out here paying buying the ring straight out. Like ain't not many men are up here just like boom, full price, we out the door with it. Most of them, like most men, listen, as somebody who was just ring shopping, tell you right now, a lot of them damn rings you have to finance. It's because number one, you want it to be 3 times your monthly salary, and yeah, you got to finance most of that shit. So if the engagement is off, who keep the ring? Women, help me out. Matt says he got to get his ring back.
Got to.
Oh, so you taking the ring too?
Yeah, bro. If we done, no, I gotta get the ring back.
What's the
No,
difference? Okay, but what's the difference of you taking the ring back and letting her keep all the stuff you bought?
I guess like uh, my thing is if I didn't get on my knee and I didn't went the whole mile, nah, you can't keep the ring. You keep the furniture. You live good. You do what you do. Like I got that because that's what you needed. But nah,
That's what she needed.
that's what she needs. She needed furniture. I got what you needed. I
But
bet
did she need furniture? Or did she need that high quality furniture that you bought her?
it was furniture. So she keep it. She keep the furniture, but that ring, nah, can't keep that ring. Like that's a vulnerable part. That's just like nah. Like that's that fully open. Like I didn't open all the way up. Like you talking about it's done? No.
All right, so my boy Anthony says, "Well, it's hard out here. If it's not working in a relationship, and I got some invest, and another one can't leave half of my hustle with the person who doesn't want to be with. Engagement rings are an investment in your partner. If she doesn't want to be your partner, take your investment back." Ladies, you guys have all said in the comments that it's okay for him to take the ring. So we're gonna go ahead and just say, men, you guys get the ring back. Matter of fact, we ain't even keeping score. I was trying to keep score on all this stuff, but hold on. Sable's comment is, I wouldn't even want the ring. Either you take it back or I'm selling it. And I feel like a lot of women do that. A lot of women sell those engagement rings, the ones that don't give them back at least, because not every woman gives the ring back. You got some spiteful women out here, but hold on, we're gonna have a little debate in the comments for a second because Shani says it's not an investment, though it's a symbol. Ooh, do you agree or disagree? Let me let you read it one more time. It's not an investment; it's a symbol of commitment. Do you agree with that when it comes to an engagement ring?
Mm, hmm. I see both sides of it. That's the thing. I see both sides of it. Like to me, it is an investment because it's taking a gamble. I'm taking one. That's one strong gamble. Like that's a strong gamble. So
I feel like I feel like it is an investment, and I mean everyone has their opinion. I feel like it is an investment because not only am I investing my money, as far like because okay, let's just be real. Yeah, we can spend all the money on all the stuff we want to, but I'm about to invest everything I have, all part of me, to be with you forever, and that's what a ring is. You're basically making a commitment, but not only you're making a commitment, you're investing, and you're but not only just investing time. You're basically this ring is gonna I'm putting everything I have into this. So that's more than a commitment. That's because you be real, when you're in a relationship, it's also a commitment. Like the only difference is a relationship is a verbal commitment. When you get married, it's on paper. Honestly, like if we want to talk, if we're gonna talk real, that's what it comes down to. But when you put a ring in it, like yeah, I'm investing everything I have because this ain't one of those we can't just wake up and be like, Yeah, I'm walking out of here today. Like this, it's over. It's a lot that's gonna come with it, as far as like responsibilities, time, and all this, that, and the other. Damn, my ex wearing the ring that I bought her in the next relationship. Shit.
And you okay with that?
I don't think he is. I don't. I don't think he is. I think that he said that. I don't think. Damn. I don't think he's okay with that. George, shut up. Um.
I'm,
Dang. This is damn. It's deep. Oh. Whew, that hurts. When a man look at that ring on a woman, they don't price it. They say she's taken. BS. Right now.
Cause the
That's
first thing your friends gonna say, "Oh, look at that rock." That's the
uh,
first thing.
yeah. Okay. Hold. We okay. Listen. It's too. We gonna. It's a lot of comments we're trying to address. Okay. So all right. So first off, let's address the question she had. She said, "Why does love have to be monetized?"
Mm,
Because like, honestly, society. That's why right now love is monetized. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, and this, let me break it down to you like this: when you have, and I hate to say it, but the reality of it is, you have all these social media personalities. Everyone wants to be like them. Everyone wants the expensive gifts. Everyone wants that glamorous things. So when you have women getting on there saying, "Make him buy you a Birkin," or when they're saying, "If he don't do X, Y, and Z," then yeah, that's why love is monetized right now, because all they're saying is, "Yeah, they love me, and to show that they love me, this is what they got me. This is what they do for me." So that's why unfortunately right now love is monetized. I don't feel like it should be. Love should not have to do about gifts or about money. Love should be about how you're treated and how you feel. But unfortunately, due to ignorance of individuals, this is what society shows us right now. And it sucks, but that's just the reality of the situation. And G, I'm gonna let you answer the question as far as going back to this comment. She's like, when a man looks at a ring on a woman, they don't price it, they say she's taken. And I feel like you hit the nail on the head with that comment of look at that rock, because
yeah, I agree with her. Yeah, I agree with her with that. Um, I agree. Um,
so you
but
ain't never looked at a woman with a ring on her hand?
thing is, I could look at a woman with a ring on her hand, but it's up to her to tell me that she's taken.
What do you think a ring says? What
Like,
do you? So
I
you
could
think?
wear a cross. I could wear a cross around my neck. That don't make me a Christian.
But you
Like,
do wear a cross on your. Oh, you took the cross off.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I could
I'm,
wear a
I'm,
cross around my neck. That don't make me a Christian. So
man, as a man, if you walk up to a woman and you see she has a ring on that finger, and you still say something to her, forget whatever her response is. The fact is that most women are not walking around wearing rings on those fingers. At least some, if they do, it's kind of weird. But most women aren't wearing rings on their the ring finger, unless they take unless they're married. So you mean to tell me you would say something to a married woman and just leave it up to her to decide what to do?
it's been done before. Like it's it's been done before. Like so that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's definitely on the woman. Like if a man walk up to you and he like, yeah, you can have a ring on clear as day. But until you be like, yeah, I'm engaged, I'm married or whatever, then I feel like the nigga should take the hit by then.
Go put your
But
cross.
no, huh?
Go put your cross back on. Go go put your cross. Yes, yes, yes. Santana. He always left him alone. He always left him alone. Shayani. And get you just didn't care.
I was young. I didn't I really
It was the booty. That's why you did it.
no, like I was young. I can admit that. I definitely be honest about that. I was young.
So you wouldn't do it to this day. Like if
No,
you
not knowing what I know now. Then I didn't know nothing. So yeah.
all right, so you've grown to the point where right now you leave engaged and married women
Oh
alone.
yeah. I see that because like if that was happening to me, I'd be pissed. Like real talk. So yeah. So nah. I've seen the other side of it, so no, I'm good.
I'm glad you've grown. Like I truly am. I feel like you, that people are agreeing. It's always the booty. So is your weakness, GW? That's your weakness, the booty. That's all it takes for you to lose focus. You just don't know. And thank you. You just proved Shayani's point. Right? It's the booty is the weakness.
It's the
Like, God, gee, you a dirtbag. you a dirtbag, man. That's a married woman though. I couldn't do it.
I had to grow, bro. I had to grow. Like
That's a lot of growth. Is that the trips you financed? It was okay for her to leave you out the picture.
uh,
It was okay for her to leave you out that picture because man, that's crazy. Thanks. See, I told you, man. When you come from money, the rules change for you. Like it's different, man. Y'all you live reckless, out here talking to married women and just chasing booty, not chasing hearts. Getting her the all-star meal at Waffle House. I see how y'all live out there.
it's all about the Waffle House, bro.
Man, move to Alabama with a California salary, I'll be the king out there.
Listen,
I'm trying to get on that hype, bro. Man, look, I appreciate you coming on tonight. This definitely
yeah, bro. I definitely appreciate you
hold
bringing.
on. Because Santana says, imagine how the dude feels about that ass and the ring he put on it.
Yeah.
Listen, all you married men, keep your wife away from GW, because he got it. All right, he got the money. He could finance the trip. It's bad for you.
Nah, bro. It ain't even like that, bro.
And he ain't gonna admit it, but I'm pretty sure a couple of them women I was out there visiting Dr. Miami on spring break. He probably financed a couple of that too.
No sir.
You ain't putting no money in Dr. Miami's pocket.
No sir. No sir. Not me.
It's got to be natural for you.
Man, all natural.
Hey, listen, man. I truly appreciate this. This has been a funny conversation. Like I said, man, I love when people come on and they can like be themselves and have a good time. I love when people be in the comments contributing.
Right,
Y'all
right.
definitely y'all make this a lot better. And I just as long as you in the comments, just understand this. Always just remember what you say. You never know what somebody else went through. Just have fun, be respectful. But I mean, still say what you say. Stand on it. Say it in the comments. Stay on it. Because most likely I'm gonna show it on the screen. And that way, we can all talk about it. But I'm not toxic. G, stay away from the married women. Stop financing the trips. You know what? 2021, not only we choosing violence, 2021 women, it's y'all year to pay for your own stuff. That's 2021. Hashtag it. Hashtag it. I pay my own shit. That's what I want to see more of in 2021. It's all about women empowerment. It's going to be all about self growth, all that. Well, pay for your own stuff to grow on that. That's how we doing it. All 2021. And G, stay out of trouble, man. I'll see you next time you come back to. Matter of fact, I gotta send you an invitation for the wedding.
For sure, bro. Definitely.
And you got your passport, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. We out there. So listen, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I've been going for a minute, so seeing everybody, come in and support, man. I love it. Truly appreciate it. Share the video, tell your friends, tell your family, and tell your mamas too, because it's always somebody in the comments looking for a cougar, aka GW and Matt. Like Santana would say, hashtag hey auntie. Listen, man, I love y'all, man. We gonna get with y'all next weekend, man.